federal judge rejected former President Donald Trump's request to block the release of documents to the House committee investigating the January 6 event. In denying a preliminary injunction, United States District Judge Tanya Chutkan said Tuesday that Congress had a strong public interest in obtaining records that could shed light on a violent insurrection mounted by the former president's supporters. She added that President Biden had the authority to waive executive privilege over the documents despite Trump's assertions otherwise. Barring a court order, the National Archives plans to turn over Trump's records to the committee by Friday. But Trump's lawyers swiftly promised an appeal to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. The case will likely eventually head to the U.S. Supreme Court. Chutkan wrote, "At bottom, this is a dispute between a former and incumbent president. And the Supreme Court has already made clear that in such circumstances, the incumbent's view is accorded greater weight." She also said, "President Trump does not acknowledge the deference owed to Biden's judgment as the current president." She noted examples of past presidents declining to assert executive privilege and rejected what she said was Trump's claim that executive privilege exists in perpetuity. According to an earlier court filing from the archives, the records include call logs, drafts of remarks and speeches and handwritten notes from President Trump's then Chief of Staff, Mark Meadows. The National Archives has said, there are also copies of talking points from then Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany and a draft executive order on the topic of election integrity. In suing to block the National Archives from turning over documents, Trump called the House panel's request a vexatious, illegal fishing expedition that was untethered from any legitimate legislative purpose. Also, President Trump's lawyers argued, allowing the House to get access to his records would also damage executive privilege for future presidents. But Chutkan said that the public interest lies in permitting, not enjoining, the combined will of the legislative and executive branches to study the events that led to and occurred on January 6, and to consider legislation to prevent such events from ever occurring again. President Trump's spokesperson Taylor Budavik tweeted late Tuesday that the case was destined to be decided by the appellate courts. He added that Trump remains committed to defending the Constitution and the office of the presidency, and will be seeing this process through.